How y'all doing? Hey bitches, this is me, the H. Oh, I always do that. My God. Hey bitches, and welcome to the Head Bitch Podcast, the only podcast we get to keke with me, the HBIC, as we sip on some tea. Now, first of all, I don't know why the volume's so low. Why can't I hear myself today, girl? I don't know why I can't hear myself. Okay, I hear myself a little bit. Okay. Hey, how we doing? Happy hump day, bitch. Now, okay, real quick, before we get into this video, I just wanted to say, so last week, I remember saying happy hump day, saying it was going to be posted on Wednesday. Totally forgot there was an episode of Hotbox that we had coming on last week, so I was like, okay, then we're going to post the podcast on Friday. And so that's what we did. But yeah, but we're here now on a hump day, so happy hump day, bitch, like I motherfucking say. And how you bitches doing now? It's been a week so far. Working a lot, bitch. For those of you who don't know, I just started a month ago now at H&M. First of all, disclaimer, it is 9:22 in the morning. Bitch, I was gonna record the podcast last night. But the camera, I had to make sure the camera was fully charged because bitch, we're not gonna deal with the shit. Oh, this bitch dying on me, right? So it is fully 9:22 in the morning. So I am drinking my coffee, bitch. For my energy, I got a long day ahead of me. But we here, we queer, we alive. But yeah, what the fuck was I saying? I don't even remember. Bitch, hi, I work. Yeah, I've been working a lot. Real tired. Yesterday was Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day to all the soldiers. I'm just a little confused because I thought Memorial Day, Labor Day, and Independence Day was all in threem. Like, I thought they were all July 4th. And then, no matter of fact, I know there's one in September. Is that not no, that's Labor Day. There's one in September. I know that because the Labor Day sale, bitch. I always say that from the mattress. Like Sleepy's and other mattress firms, they're like, oh, Labor Day sale, come get a free mattress, buy one get the other one half off, something like that. So I'm like, okay, sickening. But then yesterday I found out it was Memorial Day. I said, bitch, I didn't know that everything was separate. I thought we I mean, the soldiers have a lot of holidays. I feel like the soldiers have more holidays than I have holidays, and that's great. But I don't know. So yeah, the girls were outside celebrating yesterday. Who shout out to whoever went to the barbecues, bitch. I know a lot of bitches go to the beach on Memorial Days. So period, shout out to y'all who had a good time, bitch. Meanwhile, a bitch like me was at motherfucking work because on Saturday, one of the managers was like, oh, you want to come in? You make extra money, time and a half. I'll let you choose your hours. I said, okay, I'll come. And the only reason I agreed also was because, yeah, the money, but also, bitch, because they got me fucking assigned for tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the morning after having me closed tonight at 11. I'm like, sir, y'all think I'm going to, by the time I get home, it's going to be like 12, 1 o'clock. So by the time I eat, shower, all that stuff, I'm not going to sleep till like 2, 3. Bitch, if I have to be up at 6, that means I have to be up, getting dressed by 4, because we know I take forever, so I could be on my way by 5, bitch. I mean, if I was to go in the morning, I probably would most likely take an Uber, because I'm not taking the bus at 5 o'clock in the morning. But the point is, still, no, they're bugging. So I'm just like, you know what, honestly, whatever. This working shit just honestly isn't for me. I honestly just hate working. Everybody always asks me, how do you like it? I hate working. It doesn't matter if it's like for me, I feel like I'll only be happy working when it's like when I'm performing, when I'm designing, when I start getting paid for doing shit like this, my YouTube. This to me is exciting. This to me is something, bitch, I will wake up every motherfucking day and record a video. When I start getting paid for this shit, oh, y'all bitches ain't gonna have enough of me, bitch. And I mean, I'm talking about probably a new clip every motherfucking day because a bitch. Hello. I like to be in front of the camera, but it's very time consuming and stressful. And so yeah, I do spend a lot of time in front of the camera and editing and behind stage, coming up with ideas and stuff and things like that. But I feel like if once I reach the amount of clout or platform and hearts and eyes that I feel like it's good, and I start making like a good income off of it and stuff, girl, y'all gonna see me every day. And that's a motherfucking purr. Oh, sorry. So we're gonna get into it. So first of all, I don't know what we're talking about today. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Matter of fact, I do remember, but it's stuck in the back of my head right now. I can't think. Oh, bitch, that's a perfect way to start off the episode. I was talking about work, and that's actually what we're talking about today. We're talking about work. And we talking about work, bitch, because work is a lot. And I'm talking about work, all types of work. Not only, I'm not talking about hard labor. I'm not talking about, hard slavery and stuff. I'm talking about, bitch, motherfucking work, bitch. Just working in general. Because bitches, I feel like a lot of bitches think, okay, when you say work, it's a 9 to 5 or because a lot of times I'll be like, oh yeah, I got off of work at this time, and they'd be like, oh yeah, we're linking after. I'm like, what's going on? Why does it sound like that today? Like, why is it? I'm not even talking heavy on the mic, and I feel like it's just sounding so choppy right now. What's going on? Hello, do you hear me? It's not. Maybe I just breathe heavy, because I feel like every time I'm breathing out, it's going like. I think I just breathe heavy because the microphone, y'all see the microphone, like, we have a good distance between each other, and I'm trying to make sure y'all hear me well. But right now, it just sounds like I'm just like fucking breathing on the mic OD heavy, and it's bothering me. Anyways, so yeah, so I feel like a lot of people think, oh no, bitch, no. When I say I'm motherfucking get out of work, that don't mean work is the day is over, bitch. No, because people need to understand work is everything. Okay, a lot of people work means making money. And yes, to me that's what it means too. But at the same time, it's like sometimes, bitch, you working and you're not making money for it. Like I said, I'm doing this and I do my other stuff or whatever, and I'm not making money off of it yet. But to me, I consider it work because it's something I know I can benefit from and will make money off of or whatever. And also, I don't really know what other way to call it. Honestly, like I feel like I'd be like, oh, my content creation or it sounds stupid, so I consider it work, bitch. And yeah, I think there's all types of work. Prostitution, drug dealing, scamming. Scamming's a job. No matter of fact, is scamming a work? I mean, you put work into it, but I don't think scamming is a job. A work, because it's like you're stealing from somebody else. See, that's my thing with scammers. I don't have nothing against scammers because I like me a cute scammer. But I feel like scammers feel like what they do is okay, and for me, it's like, yes, get money how you need to get money, bitch. If you got to scam to get money, you got to suck a little dick to get money. You got to fucking sell your booty hole to get money. Do what the fuck you got to do to get money, bitch. Sell your children. Fucking sell your husband. Kill your husband. I get it. You're doing what you got to do to get money, and we all about the money on this side. But I also feel like, I feel like when it comes to scamming, to me, it kind of always just bothers me because I feel like those scammers you're robbing money from people who actually working, or these people who actually got money in their accounts, and you haven't even rerouted to your account, or it's all a whole lot of. And I'm just like, girl, listen, you know what really pissed me off about scammers? What really pissed me off about scammers is they really think they slick. I hate motherfuckers who hit me up, let's make money. Let's make money. You don't know me from a hole in the motherfucking wall. You can't tell me you just meet me out of nowhere and you just like, I want to make money with you. Bitch, no. Like, unless we were like in the same field or something like that, yes. But if there's these motherfuckers will add me on Instagram out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. I don't know these people from a hole in the motherfucking wall. Don't know how they found me. And they obviously real accounts because they have pictures of themselves and things like that. And they want to hit me up. You want to make money? You got TD Bank. I'm like, first of all, who used TD Bank? Because who used TD Bank? Like, I just want to know. I think I know like 2 people in my life, and that was when I was younger, that used TD Bank, bitch. I don't know about no TD Bank, bitch. I got Capital One, thank you. And Chase is sickening. I mean, I hear that they pay they do a lot of interest on like charges and stuff, but I don't know. I never had Chase. I always been Capital One, bitch. So I don't know, but I'm like, bitch, come on. Like, if y'all gonna scam, y'all need a different flow. Y'all need a new vibe, a new energy, a new mindset. Because, bitch, a bitch like me is not falling for you trying to make money. Bitch, I don't know you. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I fell for it a couple times. Like, okay, so this one time, I had this boy hit me up, and he's real because he still posts on Snapchat to this day and stuff, like himself, his dog, all that stuff, little stories. So he's real. But I thought he was fake at the time. Sugar daddy hit me up, or this guy that wanted to be a sugar daddy hit me up on Instagram. I mean, on Grindr, and asked me for my Snapchat, and then we was talking, and he was really talking and stuff and things like that. He trying to get to know me, But he just keep saying like, he's like, I want to take care of you. I'm like, oh, sugar daddy, right? I'm like, okay, now now let me tell you something. Having a sugar daddy is a job, bitch. And let me tell you why that's a job. Because you have to kind of like, a lot of sugar daddies are different. You know, you have the ones that want sex for the money. You want the ones who just want to vent for the money. You want the ones who just want to spend time for the money. You want the ones who just want to give money just to give money. Now, you always have to know how to vibe with that. You know, like whether, no matter which way is what, you always got to know how to work the game and be like, okay, today I need so and so much money and he's going to give me some money. So let me make sure I give him this pussy in a different way than usual because I need this much, this amount, bitch. So I can't just give him regular pussy because regular pussy is only $500. It's what he give me on a normal, $500 for regular pussy. So bitch, I gotta give him this extravagant pussy so I can get 500 times 3. You know, then that you kind of have to have like that game plan. It's kind of like, you know, and especially for the ones who only thrive off sugar daddies, baby daddies. The ones who thrive off of sugar daddies, it's. I mean, I get it. Listen, okay, so I knew this girl from back in high school, right? I'm not gonna say her name because I don't know if, I mean, she's obviously proud about being a sugar baby to several different sugar daddies, but you know, we're not here to be shady. And mind you, I props to you, mama, because when I saw she had a sugar daddy, I said, oh. So I saw that she had this old ass white man, bald, old. She was always spending time with, holding hands and all that. I said, bitch, that's a sugar daddy. This nigga was taking her on trips, flying her out, doing all this stuff. Met the family, was giving the family money. It was just blessing everybody. I said, bitch, come on now. And they were together, bitch. They were together. They were always kissing, hugging, fucking loving, telling each other they love each other, all this stuff. I'm like, oh. Lo and behold, like, when they broke up, like a day after, she got a new sugar daddy. So I was like, okay, well, but, you know, I find that so sick. I find that so sickening, though, like, with the people who okay, like, for me, if I had a sugar daddy, I feel like it needs to be, like, I wouldn't not mind one, because I always joke about it, and yeah, it would be cute, because it's like, oh, it's great to just lay on your ass, and, you know, shout out to those people who don't work at all, who don't do nothing, don't work at all, but somehow have money all the motherfucking time to go out, like, all the time to go out. I don't know if y'all selling y'all fucking titties on the camera. I don't know if y'all fucking selling drugs. I don't know what y'all doing. But I know so many people who do not work a motherfucking lick, but still manage to go out all the motherfucking time and buy outfits and all this stuff. I don't know, bitch. Unemployment? Is unemployment still working? Because, girl, if that's the case, let me sign up for that shit too. Girl, what's the other one that they give you money for? Section 8? It's not Section 8, that's housing. But these bitches be out here just motherfucking absorbing money through the fucking woodwork, bitch. And I'm like, how you motherfucking making money? You're not working, bitch. I mean, again, shout out to y'all, that's sickening. But I'm like, what? Y'all need to share y'all secret, because I'm like, girl, are y'all saving? Like, is this allowance? Like, what's going on? Y'all need to put me on to y'all secret, because I would love to just not work and just go out, have fun all the time, sightsee, and just focus on everything I want to focus on, knowing that I'm going to make a check for just sitting on my ass if I wanted to just sit on my ass, you know? Like, that'll be sickening, honestly. Like, I mean, bitch, that's sickening. Honestly, if I was at that level, respectfully, I'd do more with what I feel like those people who are doing that, I feel like, for me, it's great. But I feel like if you're going to sit on your ass and you're making money, guaranteed making money, because you're not working, you're just making money while sitting on your ass, bitch, why you not doing something with that? Bitch, that's all that free time, and y'all just sitting in your room smoking weed until y'all friends get out of motherfucking work so y'all can link and smoke weed and drink and party. Bitch, that could never be me. No, ma'am. Because if I was in the same shoes, I'd be like, okay, what can I do with my time off to make this happen? And all this money I'm getting, what am I going to do to, you know, because at that point, if you have all that time on your hands, bitch, that's extensive amount of time to fucking plan, fucking work on whatever you need to. Just come on. Anyways, I always talk about a million different things at once. I feel like I open gateways to little conversations and start talking about that and that. Okay, but back to what I was saying about the sugar daddies. What was that sugar daddy? No, we were talking about scammers. We were talking about scammers. I don't remember. We were talking about something about the monies, bitch. But yeah, bitch, money. I don't remember what the fuck I was talking about. But before we get back into work, I want to talk about a couple things, bitch. I want to talk about some hot topics happening before we continue talking about this topic and stuff, because I got a lot to say. Now, so bitch, I just finished watching excuse me. I finished watching the Xxxtentacion documentary yesterday, was it? Or the night before yesterday? Yeah, the night before yesterday. Girl, mama. Now, if y'all don't know Xxxtentacion, which I'm pretty sure y'all have, especially people my generation and stuff, that's who is that man? Can't keep my dick in my pants. Look at me. Fuck on me. Look at me. Fuck on me. Yeah. Like, come on. Y'all have to know that. Or suicide if you, gosh. Every time I fucking drink coffee, like, it just, like, goes straight through me, bitch. Because I have to take the only shit right now. I'm not even halfway done with the cup. Fuck. Ooh, I just swallowed ice. It's ice, bitch. I'll be fine. I got a warm throat, so it'll dry out. Anyways, I hate myself, bitch. I'm so tired. So finished. I was watching it, and we know if you know anything about his story, we kind of knew about the abuse, the domesticness, and stuff like that. Also heard about his anger issues, attacking several people. We've seen him fight people on Instagram Live and on online period. We heard about him beating up one of his gay cellmates. I don't think it was his first time in jail when he was 15 or something like that. Because he was gay, so he beat the shit out of him. Or whatever the case may be. So we've heard stories about Mr. X, right? So not Malcolm. We talking about what's his real name? Jasevich. So it was just crazy for me to watch. Like, I was excited when I heard the documentary was coming out because I already kind of knew a lot of things about him and stuff. Because yeah, I was kind of a semi fan, semi not fan, because like I live for his music and stuff, but like his personality so much I didn't really live for. When I first heard "Look at Me, Bitch," I said, this song go hard, bitch. This song go hard. But I heard it like 3-4 times in a row. But then I saw the picture of his mugshot, and then from that mugshot, I don't know, it was something that that mugshot that just made me get. I felt the devil, bitch. I felt the devil like come onto me when I saw that mugshot. I said, oh. I started praying, throwing holy water everywhere. Bitch, I was going off because I said no, ma'am. And so it was just really hard for me to really just look at him or really get into him, because I'm like, okay, this man is low-key scary. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this man is giving me very devil vibes. He's Lucifer in the human form body. That's what I was thinking. So I was very hesitant and stuff. So after post his death and stuff, which was a very sad death because he was only 20, and it always sucks when you see up and coming talent or just people like that who when you see anybody die, but when you see people at such a young age, 19, 20, 21, just lose their life, especially when it comes to like in the streets, like, bitch, he that ass got shot the fuck up, like that. They shot him the fuck up, bitch. You watch that video, they kept pulling that motherfucking trigger. Like, I said, oh my god, this is disgusting. So it always sucks when you see that, because it's always like, okay, like, it kind of just reinforces those thoughts, or kind of reinforces, for me at least, it reinforces my drive, because it's like, okay, but you're around the same age, this could be you. Like, you need to put a pep in your step, because you never know when the fuck something will happen, or when the fuck it might be your time, Now, it was a lot to unfold and watch the documentary, So we spoke about mental issues here before, so we're not going to talk too much about mental issues, but so he obviously had his mental issues. He had bipolar disorder, all that stuff. We're not going to get too much into like his personal life and stuff, because, bitch, I'm not the documentary. You want to know all that stuff, go watch it. It was so he had the bipolar disorder, and you can tell he had whatever mental issues he had going on. So it was just like, part of me felt really bad for what he went through and how he went through it, because it was like, when you have those mental issues, or when you have like bipolar or whatever those things are, sometimes you can't control certain things. You can't control it because you don't know how to control it. And especially when you're a person like him at the time, who at the time didn't give a fuck. He didn't care about being the villain. He wanted to play the villain role. He said, bitch, I want to be the villain. So it's like, when you add that along with not knowing how to control the mental issues, it just becomes like very chaotic. So I did kind of feel bad for him when it came to the mental issues. I'm like, damn, like, obviously, like, it sucks because he's talented and stuff, and you don't want to see somebody talented in that type of light, especially when they make good ass fucking music. But it was just crazy to me, bitch. Like when they were talking about the situation with Geneva, bitch. I was like, what? Like I knew that there was a little bit of like domestic violence. Obviously he had anger issues and the stuff. You could tell he was a little crazy and stuff. So we already kind of knew that. And I was I was never team nobody because I didn't really know too much about the situation. But obviously when you hear about domestic violence, when a bitch has proof about being domestically violated, bitch, I hate when people motherfucking want to make excuses for anybody who's been domestic violence, in domestic violence relationship. So talking about that, before we continue about listen, and I'm gonna say this right motherfucking now, because if this topic ever come back up, you bitches ain't not gonna attack me again. So I had put up on Facebook, they posted a thing of Will Smith and Johnny Depp, bitch. They said, oh, that women are the reason that their fucking careers is fucked up now. I simply shared the motherfucking thing and stated my opinion. All I said was false. Lies. That's all I said. I literally only said, no, they had part to do with it too. You know, and hear me out. Because there was a whole bunch of people commenting under the post trying to attack me or feel like they're trying to educate me on a situation that, bitch, I don't need to be educated on. Bitch, y'all ain't they lawyers, so don't try to come up. The girls will feel the type of way because what the fuck I said. Bitch, I said what I said. Thank you. I never once brought up the relationships. I never once brought up, until they started coming at me in the comments, I never brought up none of that. I simply said their careers is not only fucked up because of girls, but you cannot tell me that, again, everybody's their own motherfucking person. Bitch, yes, somebody could play a real big part in why you fucked up in life right now, or why whatever the fuck. But bitch, it's ultimately your motherfucking decision. First of all, when Will Smith, we won't talk about Jada. First of all, Jada did not tell Will to go up there and smack the man. Now, maybe her face did, but she verbally did not say, Will, go up there and smack that nigga for calling me G.I. Jane. She just gave him a look. Did he go up and smack August Alsina when they were talking about fucking entanglements? No. So then therefore, I don't want to hear or that shit or that it was his decision to go up there and smack the bitch. Yes, and I'm not saying, because again, I'm not team Jada. I'm not team Jada. Is disgusting to me what she's done to Will Smith. She's embarrassed that man so much. And I feel so bad for him because that's another person obviously who has mental issues and ain't being saved because you got a bitch who's sitting here and enabling the mental issues because she's over here talking about entanglements, over here talking about how she cried when she was walking down the aisle, talking about how motherfucking your sex is whack, bitch, and you only last 30 seconds. So I get it. I fully understand. I'm team Will all the way. But when it came to the smack, no, like that's not. She didn't sit there and like. Come on, let's make it make sense, y'all. Then y'all want to sit here and say that Amber Heard fucked up Johnny Depp's career the same way he did it to her, because at the end of the day, let's talk about it. He had drug addiction problems. And y'all could sit here and say, oh, that had nothing to do with it. Let's stop blaming it on drugs. My nigga, he wasn't doing weed, bitch. He wasn't smoking a little bit of hookah or just alcoholic, bitch. He was fucking sniffing and piping and all that. So that was going to fuck up his career anyways. Already fucked up his career because he was already talking about this. Already hindered his career. So my whole point of posting that was simply to say, let's not just blame it fully on the girls. Let's also give the guys the fault where the fault is the fucking due. They're like, if it was the other way around, you guys would have said it's domestic violence on the girl. Girl, shut the fuck up. I didn't say that. I didn't say Amber Heard didn't chop off this nigga's finger and shit on the counter. I didn't say she didn't do that. What I sat there and said was, bitch, she sat on the counter and he sniffed it. So, bitch, he didn't make a fuss about it. Well, you should on the counter and pick it up, bitch. No, he went over there and sniffed it. She chopped off the finger and what he did, sucked off the blood. Like, come on. Now, that's just metaphors, bitch. That's not like literal. Obviously, he didn't fucking suck off the blood and sniff the shit. But if y'all get what I'm saying, y'all get what I'm saying. I'm just like, bro, like, I hate that. Everybody's accountable for their own motherfucking actions. Nobody can make you do anything otherwise. Period. I hate when people use that shit as an excuse and stuff, and they want to come at me because, bitch, I'm educated and I'm smart and thinking about realistically, bitch. Y'all always looking at it one-sided because they did this and that or said this and that. That's why niggas think it's... No, bitch. That shit really pissed me off. I'm sorry I had to say that because the girls were really motherfucking coming at me. I was really trying to stay calm about it while I was commenting because there were so many people commenting, bitch. And that's what bothered me even more. But I share on Facebook all the time. Like, just share, like, posts. Like, not even for likes or nothing. Because I just share it because I want to go back down my timeline and watch them have a good kiki. And it'd be like one or twice that bitches or niggas be commenting or whatever. Haha, you funny, whatever. I ain't know not one person on this mother. Well, one. I ain't know like besides that one person. Any of these 9-10 other people commented under my post trying to come at me for what the fuck I said. Bitch, I said what I said, and I meant it, bitch. And what the fuck is tea? The fuck? So and like I told them, bitch, anybody, even when I'm famous, because I was thinking, I was like, bitch, if this is what the fuck I gotta do, get some clout. It just stay my motherfucking opinion. And if it's gonna start all this rah, bitch, I'm let me create a new Twitter. Let me keep the one to watch the sex and the one to talk my shit. Because, bitch, at that point, then I know how to get the girls behind me. Because I'm like, girl, no. Like, what y'all need to understand is even when I do blow up, bitch, whenever the fuck I say something, I said what the fuck I said. I meant what the fuck I said. Don't try to come up in here try to educate me or tell me otherwise, bitch. I said what the fuck I said. I'm well educated on the situation, bitch, and I'm not a biased person. I'm not a biased person who gonna pick a side, bitch. I'm gonna look out at the sides of who is wrong, and in those situations, every party's wrong, bitch. And I'm gonna call it the fuck out. Y'all bitches y'all bitches are either or type of bitches. Y'all bitches are like either this person or this person. No, bitch, I'm like either or and. Because, bitch, it be both. There's 3 sides of the story. Him, her, the truth. Bitch, like, get the fuck out. Like, don't be coming. Those girls don't know me. Those girls don't know me. Anyways, back to Just Say, bitch. Okay, so Geneva. So they spoke about their little relationship and stuff. So first of all, at first I kind of found their little togethership cute because Geneva had her mental issues and stuff. She was going through it. She didn't have nobody, things like that. She was a cutter, and when they met, like it was instant sparks. He carved alone because she had the words alone carved into her skin. So he did it. He had her do it for him. For me, that was kind of cute. Cut yourself, it's cute. No, let me stop. I don't think cutting yourself is cute, bitch. I've been suicidal for not now, obviously, but there was a long period of time in my life where I was suicidal. So because of depression and all that stuff and just whatever. But for me, I never wanted to do any physical harm to myself. Like, yes, I play with knives. I still to this day play with knives and scissors more cautiously now. Like, now I'm like, oh my God, what if you stab yourself? But before, I'd fully just play with, I don't have my scissors close, but I fully just play with scissors and knives and stuff and just like rub them on my skin and say, if I cut, I cut, but never with the actual intention of cutting myself. Because I just feel like, it's not a cute look. And for me, not saying that's an attention whore thing, because I get it, we really be going through things, but sometimes to me, I feel like in some cases, those are just attention whore things, because when you see people with cuts, you instantly start asking questions, or sometimes they'll cut, like, bitch, they'll go into the bathroom and they come back out and they fucking look like they're wearing a striped shirt, and it's all because they in there cutting. For me, a lot of times, well, at least from my personal experiences, every time I've come across a cutter or cutters, period, it's always been people doing it most likely for attention or for Courtney Ashley. I'm going through a heartbreak, so I cut myself. He made me so sad. Like, bitch, are you dumb? So yeah, so at first I was like, okay, this is kind of cute. Like, I kind of get it. They both have mental issues and their bond is great and stuff. But then this nigga started going crazy. Girl, they talked about this night that it was 4 of them in a car, and she laughed at his friend's joke, and he told her, he was like, when we get home, go in the room. So they go into the room, and the other 2 are sitting outside. The girl who was sitting outside, she was concerned as fuck. It was one of his ex-assistants, some shit like that. I don't fucking remember. But she was concerned as fuck, and she wanted to do something. But his friend was like, all the guys. And this is my problem, just in general. I feel like, and mostly within guys, and let me say guys, because I know girls do it too, but with girls, they're a little more. I feel like girls, they're easy to be like, bitch, come on now, bitch, you don't do that, bitch, or bitch, don't stand here for that. When it's the reverse, bitch, most of the time niggas bro code, they just go with the flow. Oh, my nigga's in there abusing a bitch, he famous, he getting us all money, shut the fuck up, don't say nothing, because if you say something, the cops gonna come, then it's over for all of us. Like, and for me, I get it, because that, that's y'all income right now. That's how y'all making money, is through this man, and that's how y'all known, and y'all getting y'all shit popping, is through this man because of his career. But it's like, y'all not gonna step in and do what's right. Like, to me, that's so disgusting, and that's not the first, bitch. I don't know if I spoke about it before, but I'm not gonna speak about it too much, but I fully knew, my first, not my first love, the boy who took my virginity or whatever, a couple years ago, he got into some altercation with his girlfriend. This is way past post us, obviously. He got into this. He was dating this girl from high school and stuff. Got into this altercation with her baby daddy. Now, it was a premeditated attack that they had him come over to the motherfucking building at 6 o'clock in the morning, bitch. Talking about, she texted him talking about we had to have a conversation about our child because they have a child together. And he gets there, down comes the nigga who I lost my virginity to, her boyfriend, whatever, come downstairs, they start fighting, he stabs him. Bitch, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Lo and motherfucking behold, I was told T behind the motherfucking scenes by several people, and some of those people's friends and stuff like that, whatever the case may be, I'm not, whatever. They was basically telling me how the boys had a group chat and they all knew what the fuck he was gonna do before he did it. And now I don't know if they tried to say anything to him, but obviously they didn't try to stop it. Because had y'all tried to stop it, y'all would. I feel like y'all could have stopped it. It's a group of y'all, like, And he's an easily manipulated person. Y'all could have easily went and stopped him or had him, like, I don't know. To me, and none of them spoke up. None of them said anything. And to me, it's disgusting. Because at the end of the day, yes, bro code, friendship. You want to be loyal to your friends, ride a motherfucking die, bitch. But somebody's wrong, they motherfucking wrong, bitch. I will never. I don't give a fuck if that was my like. I love my sisters and my mother to death, but if they had premeditated plans on killing a bitch, I'ma do whatever the fuck I can to stop it. Period. Now, if it happens, I don't know if I'm gonna say anything, but it does depend. That's my sisters, but I'll probably take the fall for it at that point. But it's like, I don't know, that to me is so disgusting. So when I was seeing that, I was like, these niggas are all nasty and foul. Like, how could y'all sit here and just, because this man is making y'all money, y'all gonna sit here and let some bitch get abused? So she was in the back getting fucking drowned in the toilet, bitch. He put her in the bathroom, was drowning her. She come outside, bruised the fuck up everywhere. It was bad. The story she said, it was so horrifying. And it bothered me a little bit because it's like, this is a lot of celebrities that people live for are these type of people. Yes, mental issues, we can blame it on mental issues, but wrong is wrong, bitch. And domestic violence is wrong, period. Whether it's men on women, women on men, women on women, men on men, trans, it don't matter what the fuck. Domestic violence is wrong, period. And so for me, it kind of gave me the because it was like, okay, now I really have to separate this person from the music, because it's like R. Kelly. Like R. Kelly, we know all the things he's done and things like that and stuff, so a lot of people can't even listen to him, and I don't even listen. I never been a big fan of R. Kelly, but when people play his songs and stuff, if it's not a good song, I'm like, it'll take it off. But if it's Fly Bitch, or what's the other one, Tootie Them Booty, is that him? Tootie Them Booty, it's another one that he has. It's a bop, and those bitch I listen to. But anything else, I get it. But for me, it's like, you have to separate the talent from the artist sometimes, because sometimes it's so sickening. Like, X has really good music, and as a person with depression and things like that, a lot of things he sings about I can relate with. The feelings he say I can relate with. The anger, the sadness, I just relate with. So it's like, that's why I get into the music, but him as a person I can't, because that was disgusting. They show him, trying to change and things like that, going from being real reckless, beating people up, being domestic violence, and going to jail, all this stuff, to trying at some point to attempt to change. What I found very weird though, and I kind of did want to speak about, was his foreshadowing of his death. From 15, he kept saying, I'm gonna die, I'm not gonna make it to 21, I'm not gonna make it to 21. Then he got pregnant with his baby mother and stuff, and he looked over at his friend when his friend was like, you're gonna make a great dad one day. He was like, I know I'm not gonna make it past 21. So this is where I kind of believe, I definitely do believe strongly in like spirits and the demons and the angels, like, because you have to think about it in that sense. Like, it's like, there's no way, yes, the bipolar and all the mental shit, yeah, but there's no way this man kept saying that type of stuff, and it was just like, that's my mental issue. I don't think that's the case. I think it was more so like, he really was foreshadowing his future. Like, he really had dreams or nightmares where he was speaking with demons and things like that, where they told him, bitch, is your time. Either that, or the demon was, I also believe, like, demons, devils, all that stuff, they could take forms of people's body and stuff. So if you're weak, easily taken like that, bitch, they will just come into you for a couple minutes. So all those times he had all that shit that he didn't stop, yeah, it was bipolar, but that was the devil in him at the time, because he was too weak. And then as he started to develop, and as he's tried to start getting stronger, that's when the devil was like, bitch, we can't, and that's when Okay, now, unpopular opinion. Let me drink some coffee. I believe the Illuminati took him. I say that because in the Illuminati, we know that they say you have to make a sacrifice. Always. You either sacrifice your freedom, you sacrifice a loved one, or sacrifice yourself. In order to like reach your full potential. I guess that's what they tell the girls. That's what they kiki about. So they obviously they try to lock him up a couple times because he got locked up a couple times. Always made it out. So there goes the option on the freedom. So at that point, it was just a sacrifice of the loved one, sacrifice of yourself. I believe he sacrificed himself. I believe not obviously, bitch. He wasn't in the motherfucking car and he saw the shooters and like shoot me. Not like that. But I'm saying like he came to terms with his death happening before 21, so young. He came to terms with that. He fully was under the impression and fully like prepared himself to die before 21. Like, it wasn't like I might, or I live in the hood, so it's like, 50-50, because a lot of times in the hood, it's hard, like, especially where I'm from, like, if you're from the hood, shout out to bitches in the hood, y'all know, it's a celebration when you turn 18, it's a celebration when you turn 21, because a lot of people don't see to make that that time of day, so it's like the fact that, he came to terms with that, which is like, I think it was just a whole different essence of situation at that point, and things like that. What really had me fucked up though was when Geneva said, and I don't think I'll ever forget this because it was so fucking stupid that she said this. She said, I went because after the whole law thing and everybody attacking her and him saying fuck her, but now he started changing and stuff. So now he want to get in contact with her and things like that. So they ended up getting in contact, even though they weren't supposed to because there was an order of protection against him, bitch. They came back in contact, reconnected, reconciled, spent the weekend together during a storm out in Florida and things like that, which honestly, she brave as fuck because bitch had all that shit happen before he was so abusive doing all that shit to you, bitch. If I was a bitch who was mentally weak and things like that, how all these issues and stuff, bitch, I wouldn't go back because you don't know you spending that weekend with this man and he just snap and then there go, it happens again, bitch. Now you under the trap again. And what you gonna do, run to the cops, bitch, you shouldn't have been with him in the first place. So, I don't know. So, the girl, she sat there and said, I forgave him because, I think about it like my mom, my mom abused me and, I forgave her, a lot of people, you forgive your mom because I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. No, that's a whole different story. Being abused by your parents, I'm not saying you sit there and forgive them because there's a lot of parents be doing some fucked up shit that sometimes they don't deserve forgiveness. But for you to forgive your mom or your dad or whatever the case may be, or your parents or family member, if they, I don't know how much part her mom played in her life, if her mom was really there for her and things like that. I mean, obviously not because she was very lost. When obviously she said that a couple times during the documentary. It's like if your mom, like I don't know. I feel like that's a whole different story, bitch. Because this is the bitch you came out of. You came out this woman. This woman raised you, whatever the case may be. If she raised you, then that's a whole different story on why you forgave her. This man is a nigga you don't know from the can of motherfucking paint, and what? Because he sliced the motherfucking word in his arm. And was showing you love and makes you believe that that's the only one that loves you. You're going to keep going. And I get it. A lot of people say, if, those people who do go through those domestic violence relationships is because they feel like they have nobody else. It's because da-da-da-da-da. And I get it. And maybe it's because I'm so strong-minded that that kind of disgusts me. And I hate when people use that as an excuse. I just feel like I fully understand, bitch. I fully understand. But because bitch, even with me, there's been times where I feel like, like when I speak with somebody, I'm like, okay, this guy genuinely likes me and stuff, I don't feel like I've ever felt this. Bitch, once I know this red flag, I'm out. Ain't no motherfucking sticking around because, bitch, especially when it gets fucking violent. Like, that nigga almost took your life, bitch. He was trying to drown. He was trying to kill you in that moment. It doesn't matter if the moment right after he took, I'm sorry, baby, I'm sorry. In that moment, he tried to kill you. Because he snapped. So had he snapped and really killed you, bitch, then you would have been mad. Dead and mad. Like, I don't know. And then, so I was Team Geneva all the way until she motherfucking sat there and said that dumb shit. I said, bitch, are you stupid? Like, she really made no sense when she said that shit. So, the mom and her are cool now. They came to terms and things like that with the situation. I guess she said they kiki now and stuff, which is great. I can appreciate that from the mom, because I feel like, okay, your son's gone now, and you want to like kind of like repair or like clear up anything that hasn't been cleared before he died and stuff, especially because he was in the midst of this change or whatever, which I don't doubt, because I'm again, as a person with mental issues and stuff, again, we're not using that as an excuse, but as a person with those issues and stuff, I know how hard it is to change, and to make those changes, and how emotional and how all these things just play into one and play or whatever. And especially he's famous and has fans now, so now it's not like he's just changing for himself, bitch. He's changing for his fan base. He's changing for everybody who's watching the news, the his future kid that he about to pop out the pussy and stuff. So I'm just like, okay, but yeah, it was honestly, it was a really crazy documentary to watch. Definitely gave me insight on his situation. I kind of wish they kind of would have talked about the Jocelyn Flores situation, just because I know about it, but I don't know, like, I wanted to know, like, if anybody else, like, like, some background tea about that bitch, because I ain't hear no background shade, not shade, but, you know what I mean, I ain't hear no background rumors about the OT, which would have been cute, and I would have lived for that, but, yeah, shout out to him, RIP X, he ain't here, his music's great, he is a legend, obviously, in my opinion. Not a legend, he's iconic, because his music still lives on, bitch. He's been dead 3 years now, and bitch, I play his music every week. I'm not saying every day, but at least, like, yeah, every week I play his music, because sometimes I'm in the mood, so I want to play something sad, or sometimes I want to listen to Who Was I Didn't Let You When I Let Go, or fucked up. Like, his music go hard, bitch. Come on now. I love myself, honestly. Earnestly, I hate myself. No, I love myself though. What the fuck? I had something else to talk about. There was another keke. Oh, bitch! I only wanted to talk about this because it kind of made me start thinking about good situations. Like, not good situation, but like just good conversation. So I don't know if y'all watch Basketball Wives. I do though, because I like reality TV. And I fell off because they didn't have girls I like for like a couple seasons, but now they brought Brandy back and a couple bitches I live for, so I was like, okay, come on, girl, let's get into it. So, if y'all don't know Basketball Wise, that's fine. I just wanted to talk about the situation. So, Brandy and Malaysia, they were best friends since 15. They're both like in their 30s, 40s now. And they were best friends forever and things like that. They ended up falling off, having a little distance and stuff, and they came back in contact with the show and stuff, things like that. Like, so Brandy approaches Malaysia talking about how she didn't reach out to her when her father died and things like that. Now Malaysia claimed that she didn't know, her father died. Brandy thought otherwise. It was a whole lot of. So I'm like, okay, the girls are just here fighting. The girls just want drama, just to have drama. But it kind of made me think, because you can see how much they hurt and act like they don't, and it kind of made me think of just friendships in general, because I feel like a lot of times people are just so prideful and egos are so high, me included, because this is how I am. Definitely, I feel like a lot of people, they're so prideful, their egos are so high that they cannot or don't want to admit their faults or why a relationship has ended because of them, or take their ownership or own up to what the fuck is tea. They like to just act like, oh yeah, I don't miss her, fuck her, but I feel like we have to be honest sometimes, bitch. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of friendships, like me personally, there's not anybody in particular I miss. Like, I don't miss anybody in particular, but I miss a couple bonds, if that makes sense. Like, I don't miss my ex-best friend. I don't miss my ex-best friend before that, or my group of friends that I had at a certain time. I don't miss them per se, but I miss the bonds we had, like the energy. I miss being around people who it was just always good times and always a good kiki. I mean, yes, there's a lot of sometimes, drama and stuff, but that's what, those energies, those bonds, those connections. And especially when you see other people who's been friends for years or 20 years, 30 years, grew up together, whatever, and then you don't have that. So, so I do definitely, could say I miss some of those bonds or connections, because I haven't had those bonds or connections ever again after that, or haven't been open to them. But when it comes to the specific friendships, I don't miss, because I feel like a lot of the times after you, not a lot of times after you become, you stop being cool with people, but I feel like that's really when they show their true colors. Because like, a bitch will stop being cool with you, and that's when they have so much to say about you. That's when they have so much to say about you, or they start acting real funny, or start doing things they ain't do when they got was friends and stuff. So it's weird, because it's like, bitch, you ain't what? Like, I know so many bitches who I was once cool with and said, and oh, I would never do this. I'm I'm such a bad bitch. Bitch, we stopped being friends. These bitches, whoop. And I'm not talking about life bitches in general. Bitches used to talk shit, all this shit about relationships and how they never be that bitch. They a bad bitch. They'll never take shit from nobody. Then their boyfriend start calling them names and cheating on them and abusing them and things like that. And they going back. And I'm like, girl, contradict them. And it's not my business, but to me, I feel like once you do certain things like that, to me, those are red flags. And honestly, I feel like that kind of brings me to friendships now when we talk about red flags. Because I was telling Derek yesterday. You've seen him on the Hotbox and stuff like that, whatever. And we spoke about him before. I was telling him yesterday. I was like, bro, this is why with friendships, I'm just like, how I am with friendships is like, now, once I see one red flag, I'm done. Even if it's a little yellow flag, bitch, I'm done. Like, I had when I first moved out here, I had started making this like little bond connection with some girl in my old building and stuff, and we became real cool. We was hanging out a lot and things like that. She'd always though like just make these little jokes when she was like tipsing and stuff, like, oh, you only call me when you need me. I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up. Like, because I'm not a fake bitch. Like, and people be shocked and they're like, you said that? I'm like, I'm not a fake bitch. I'm not gonna sit here and say anything I say behind anybody's back unless I don't fuck with you and we beefing or with real issues. At that point, it's like, bitch, I said it to you already and I could keep going and I don't care. But for me, it's like, I'm not the type of person to say anything about somebody and not say it to their face. I'm not gonna talk about you with anybody else and not say it to you. So for me, I kind of just I honestly lost what the fuck I was just saying. But yeah, so me and her was cool, things like that, whatever, and she just say those jokes and stuff, but jokingly, and I'd always check her about it. I'm like, bitch, don't say that, because I never, not once. Like, I'm the type of friend, everything goes both ways. I'm not, like, I have a lot of people out here that I'm cool with that have cars, and you can ask them how many times I've asked them to personally pick me up. Unless we have plans to go somewhere after, or like, let's say like I'm at work and they're like, okay, can you come with me to go do this after, or let's go do this after, or whatever. I'm like, girl, I want to shower first, but okay, I'll come with you to go food shopping real quick because I need things too. If you pick me up, at that point, it's not me asking you to do me a favor. It's a bargain, bitch. It's, if you want me to do this for you, you got to do this for me, bitch. I'm not coming out a long ass day of work to come motherfucking home, shower, get ready, all that stuff to go back outside. No, bitch, come pick me up and I'll go with you, kill two birds, one stone. I'll go, and then I could go home and get, that to me just makes sense. It's not using nobody. So to me, I hate when people, I'm such an independent ass person. I don't like, even my family. Like, I don't even like when family tries to offer me or just sends me $20, even if it's just $20. I hate that. Yes, I appreciate it and I can use it, but I hate it because I hate feeling like I need somebody, or feeling like people feel like I need somebody, like, I'm not the type of bitch, period. So, that, she would always say that jokingly, things like that. It got to a point where I would right towards the end of our friendship, I got to a point where I would text her. I'm like, hey girl, let's chill today, let's hang out after work or whatever, come over before work, let's have some coffee, or come over before I get my videos done, let's motherfucking do this, or let's shoot a video together, let's come together, let's brainstorm, let's make a vision, things like that. Because I'm the type of bitch, yes, I want to have fun, but if I genuinely fuck with you and I see you have visions of growing and I have visions of growing, bitches help each other grow together. Why the fuck are we gonna sit around, just smoke weed and shake ass all the time? That's whack. We're not teenagers no more. We're not kids who could just get by. That's not how we get in by in life. Bitch, we have to think about what's next. And we have to, in my opinion, I feel like working together is the way to do it sometimes. Like, and I don't like to work with people. I like to do things by myself. But it's like, when you work with people who want to do things in the same field, the same goal, y'all grow together, bitch, because y'all helping each other out. Y'all pushing each other creatively and things like that, So that's the type of person I am. And I'm like, okay, let's, no, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling well. Whatever. Day of my birthday, she's out of state or whatever. Her roommates come over. One of them come over with one of the ex roommates, but not really a roommate, that kind of lived there for a little bit. I don't fucking know. come over and they just telling me so much shit. They're like, oh, I'm feeling type of way, because they was feeling type of way towards her, whatever. Started telling me about the story, telling me the tea, girl, we kikiing about it. I'm drinking Hennessy, nothing but Hennessy that night. I mean, I had a little bit of other drinks, but mostly Hennessy, bitch. I drank like 3 bottles of Hennessy straight that night. Or two or three. But, point is, we had a good time, whatever, and they telling me all this tea, and I'm like, okay. So I'm a little tipsy, but I'm not talking shit, obviously, because, you know, it don't matter how drunk I am, I'm always here still. Like, I can be really fucked up, but I'm a little bit there. Like, I know how to get home, and I know what I'm saying and doing. But staying and going is definitely. So they tell me, I'm like, okay, well, I need to have a conversation with her because I'm feeling the type of way. So I told her, I texted her, I was like, hey, when you get back, we need to have a kiki. When you touch down, we got to talk. Because I heard things, and I want to know. This bitch over here talking about, I'm fake, I use her, all this stuff. Right. So, tell her. Then she gets back. It was like a week after she got back. We never saw each other. She ended up texting me, talking about if I wanted to go out. No, I do not want to go out with you. And so, not even because I'm feeling like way, more so because, bitch, we didn't have a conversation yet. Yeah, there's a group of people going on and stuff, and yeah, we'll kiki with them, but I'm not going to go out there and act fake and just sit around everybody and be like, ha ha ha, and just look at you like, or pull you aside, us have that conversation and fuck up everybody's night. No, because I heard from multiple sources that you said that and things like that. So I'm not going to sit here and fuck up everybody's night, because if I say who told me what, but you won't get down their throat, then if I find out they lying, I'm going to get down their throat, then it's a big fucking show in a motherfucking karaoke bar for what? So, that happened, we had the conversation, no, because I called her, no, I texted her, I was like, look, I'm not going, I heard this, she was going back and forth through message. I don't do that messaging shit, because, a lot of things could get misconstrued on the phone and stuff, so I was like, okay, let me call the shorty. So I called her, we had a conversation, she kept swearing up and down, that whatever, that she didn't do it, that she didn't say it, whatever. Honestly, to this day, I don't know if it's true or not, because she said it wasn't, and she approached the kids about it, and they said, I say kids because they're younger than me. She approaches them about it. They said otherwise. She's like, oh, they said that they didn't say that, so we didn't have to have a conversation. I'm like, girl, I know I'm not making shit up. I don't just make shit up just to make shit up. Especially when I feel like I genuinely had a connection with this bitch. Like, I really thought we was friends and cordial and stuff. I had this bitch checking up on my house when I was going to New York, just to make sure nobody was moving in, nobody was coming into my building. I'm in my apartment, like that, And because I felt like I saw us forming somewhat of a genuine friendship down the road and stuff. Like, I feel like that's what was coming. But that whole situation happened, and to me, it just gave me red flags for so many reasons. Like, one, just, I'm very observant, and I feel like I notice so many things in people. Like, I notice when people, I feel like, one thing about me that I kind of notice that I'm starting not to like is when people have so much drive and they don't do nothing about it. Like, they'll sit there and be like, I'm going to do this, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I'm going to do this. And I get it, because sometimes I'm the same way. I want to do so many things, planning so many things, that I get into my own head, and, the mental issues start going. There goes the depression, the sadness, the anger, all these things, the ADHD, bitch, all these things is kicking in, and I'm just like, here we go, bitch, I found out I got ADHD too. I'm like, okay, here we go with this too, bitch. Well, it hasn't been fully diagnosed yet, but so far everybody I've spoken to and the therapist I've seen so far and the, my doctor and stuff says, I need to get evaluated, because it seems like I do. But point is, it's like, for me, it's like I cannot sit down. It bothers me being around people who have or swear they have so much drive and push and really don't do nothing about it. Like, because for me, it's like, at that point, you just all talk, no action, bitch. Like, I do the same thing sometimes, but bitch, I'm still some type of action, because look, I'm here, So it's like I'm doing something. There's people who say things and don't do nothing, and for me, that's one red flag. And it just being around people who say they like. For me, I think it's more so maybe because I only really fuck with people older than me. I don't fuck with anybody younger than me. Maybe like 1 or 2 people, but I don't even fuck with them like that. So it's like, for me, it's like I always fuck with people older than me, and a lot of times they're like 3, 4, 5 years older than me. Sometimes, this bitch was almost in her 30s, and I have other friends who are almost in 30s. And my thing is like, so to me, it's like, when it comes to friendships and stuff, or certain situations, certain things, I just feel like it shouldn't happen. Those things shouldn't happen with somebody of your age, bitch. And I'm not saying her specifically. So you listen to this girl. I'm not talking about you right now. I'm just saying in general. This is my story. I have the right to say what the fuck I want to say. For me, it's like whenever if I'm sitting here fucking with older people, they should have more common sense or more just like, why are people so childish? Why are people who are motherfucking in their 20s, 30s still acting like they're 15? That blows mine. Bitch, I fully have lived at this point with about 7-8 different people older than me, and in every situation, no tea, no shade to any of them, because there's a couple of them I like. Shout out to my roommates now and to my ex roommate or whatever. Shout out to y'all, but I'm still always the one I feel like with the most head, the one who's the most cautious, the one who's the most clean, the one who's the most, you know, the one who makes the most sense, or yeah, I don't know it. So to me, it's kind of just like at that point, I feel like when it comes to the friendships and stuff, if I notice a red flag or something like that, then I'm like, okay, this kind of just turning me off. It's like, I'm done. Like, I don't have time to sit there and go back and forth, entertain, or even try to, like, so I was like, she was like, I'm hoping, you know, that we could really sit here and get over this and stuff, things like that or whatever. I'm like, look, honestly, no, I didn't say that. I was like, honestly, I'm not feeling that. I was like, I'm not feeling like the vibe right now. I'm not feeling, you know, being cool with you, like, and stuff. I'm like, maybe we could work towards it. Maybe, you know, within time we'll be cool again. But I don't see us ever being that cool again, because if you really feel like I use you, then at that point, why we, bitch? Because I asked you one time to bring your vacuum over, bitch. I asked you one time to bring her vacuum over because she was coming over for breakfast anyways. So I said, bitch, if I'm making coffee and breakfast, bitch, you can bring me your motherfucking vacuum real quick so I can vacuum my floor, because then I have a vacuum at the time. If that's using somebody, then bitch, I've used a lot of people in my life then, because I feel like that's 50-50, bitch. I'm helping you, help me the fuck out, bitch. And it wasn't like I said come over for the vacuum. You were already coming over, so I said bring it. Why not? So for me, it's just like, you know, I'm at to the point, honestly, where any type of toxicity, red flag or anything, I'm just like, you know what, I don't, done. Like, I did, like, since I've been out here, there's so many people that I've made connections with, and stuff, and I feel like, okay, this is real cool. I feel like I can keep with this person. Where those people are at now? I don't fuck with nobody, bitch. Maybe like 2 or 3 people that I'm cool with, or whatever. I don't fuck with nobody, and that's because I've seen so many red flags, or I go out with people and they don't know how to drink or have a good time, or people just do too much, or people it's just so many different things that it's like, you know what, I can't surround myself by these people and stuff. Like it's not like, because I feel like if I'm noticing these things off rip, if this is issues that we're having off rip, bitch, we're gonna have these issues later down the line. I'm blocking that out before that happens. Because bitch, I'm on a trajectory right now in life. I'm in a place in life where I'm just trying to go up, mentally, physically, every type of way. Well, not up in weight, bitch. I gotta lose some weight. But I'm trying to just go up. You know, with my dreams, my goals, my everything. I don't have time, bitch. This plane that's going up, bitch, ain't no time for passengers who gonna be adding too much weight to bring me the fuck down. No. Bitch, at that point, throw the passengers out with their luggage and their baggage, bitch, because that's the only way I'm gonna go up. I don't have time for that, you know? So, yeah. I don't know why we started talking about that. See, there we go. Losing track of talking again. But it's true tea, though. It's honesty and stuff, you know? And it sucks because, honestly, like, you know, I've been out here for almost a year now. Not for a full year, you know. I have a couple months left. And I don't feel like I've accomplished everything I want to accomplish, which is fine, because I have a lot of things, like, you know, that I'm working on and planning on and things like that. So I don't plan on finishing the year out without a little something. But it's still, like, at least with, like, the friendship aspect, because, bitch, I did come out here, yes, for my career and stuff, but I also came out here to make connections, to meet people, to go on, possibly meet a boy and stuff. I know LA is known for, you know, the gays here just out. So I hope to go on dates and stuff. And though in that aspect, I'm losing, you know, badly. But, so it kind of just sucks when you know, people ask you, well, what do you do and stuff. Most of the time I spend time with myself. I mean, it's not sad, because, bitch, I like. Just don't get me wrong, even if I do have friends, because even, bitch, I'm going back to New York in a couple weeks, and I'm excited to see my bitches, but they think that we're gonna see each other every single day while I'm there. No fucking ma'am. Yes, I miss y'all stuff, but I got family to see. I also have shit to do. I'm not going out there to sit on my dick. I'm going out there to do shit. So therefore, I'm not gonna be out there kikiing with everybody all the time. And yes, even if I do want to go out and kiki, bitch, because I am of legal age, so I can go to bars in New York. But and you know, that's why I'm excited, bitch. It's my first time being legal in New York. That's why I'm really excited. But it's like I like my own comfort, bitch. Even though I have so many bitches that want to see me, so many bitches want to kiki and stuff, bitch. I'm gonna go over there, and I'm still gonna go by myself because I prefer my own company, bitch. Because when you with people, you gotta worry about their level of alcoholism, how they're gonna get home, this and that, where we going next, where they want to go, are they okay, bitch? When I'm by myself, I don't gotta worry about nothing but having a good motherfucking time and making sure I'm safe. And that's what I live for, because I feel like every time I'm with other people, I gotta think about them, and it's to a worse extent. Because every time I think they always get litter than me, drunker than me, more fucked up or whatever. So now I gotta think about them. It's too much. It's a whole lot of. That's why honestly, look, I'm to the point where friendships, any type of relationships, connections I'm making with people, I'm just letting them come natural. I'm not forcing conversation. I'm not forcing connections. If things happen, it happens. You know, I'm not forcing anything with anybody. You know, and I never was, but I don't even care to try anymore. Like if I notice, like I said, notice a red flag, done. So that's how I feel. Bitch, we didn't even talk about work. Girl, we gonna talk about work real quick. So, girl, I feel like what the fuck did we talk about this episode? Friendship, crazy niggas, all that. Girl, let me tell you. So when it comes to work, I am that type of bitch that, okay, so I know a lot of people see me or hear my mouth and they're like, oh my god, this bitch probably got been fired from so many jobs because her mouth is so dirty. No, actually, no, I've never been fired, and I don't want to jinx that, knock on wood. But, I mean, honestly, I'm not, let me not say that, but I'm manifesting this being my last job, like H&M being my last, like, regular job. That's what I'm manifesting. I'm manifesting whatever comes next is definitely career based. So it's not like when I'm working under somebody's, bitch, I'm working for myself, making money. So I'm manifesting and not hoping for, not praying for, this will be my last job. Like, this is going to be my last hurrah, bitch, because I don't like working under people or working for people at all. So, but bitch, listen, one thing about me, I don't got a problem motherfucking quitting a job, bitch. And it's not like I go into a job and I just quit, because it is hard to get jobs sometimes, but I'm more so like, just like, once I know, like, once I put it in myself, because, okay, this is thing in me where I'm like, okay, I hate it here, I'm done. Like, usually you want to work, you clock in anyway, you're like, I hate it here, because you hate working. But once I tell myself, I fully hate it here, I'm leaving, like, I'm quitting, bitch. I quit, bitch. When I was at Shake Shack, I kept saying that. Everybody's like, yo, you're joking, huh? You're not leaving, oh my god. Or, oh, yeah. I'm like, bitch, I'm going to quit. Y'all are going to be mad when I quit, because one day I'm just going to quit. Lo and motherfucking behold, I quit. And that's just me with all my jobs. Like, I feel like, okay, McDonald's, I quit because I was tired of the shit, but also I was going in for surgery. What was my next job? The optical, I only quit because I was moving. So that was different. My other job, my first job here in LA Bronx, damn bitch, I quit because they was motherfucking cutting hours too much. Come to find out, all them bitches still work there except for one of them. I think I'm like, they all work there, bitches. They must be I don't know what the fuck, bitch. Because I'm like, bitch, when I was there, because the store had just opened up. I already said it, but I think I spoke about it before. They was just cutting too many hours, bitch. It was going on like on week 3. I wasn't seeing no hours, no nothing, and nobody else was seeing hours. I said, bitch, I don't care how slow y'all are. Y'all have workers. If the manager's the only people that's gonna be in the job, then the manager should be the only people hired. So I was like, bitch, I'm not standing for this. I'm leaving, girl. Bye. The fuck, because bitch, I'm going where the money's at. The money was at Shake Shack for a second, and then I regretted that quickly. But yeah, so I one thing, I'm wherever the money at is where I'm going. But you know what I noticed about people I've worked with, besides honestly, besides my one friend from New York, who we knew each other from high school, but we reconnected in through our job because we were in McDonald's and whatever, because she was working at McDonald's, so that we reconnected there, and bitch, we've been cool ever since. For me, I feel like, girl, when it comes to jobs and stuff, the reason it irritates me so much starting new jobs, because it's like sometimes you really meet people that you really like, cool vibes, great energy, you know, good laughs, good kikis, all that, and the motherfuckers just always turn phony. they always go ghost and things like that. Like, look at Shake Shack. Like, I was so cool with so many people. All these people, oh yeah, you're so cool. We're so cool. Let's smoke. Let's chill. Having good conversation, all this stuff. I quit. I ain't never hear from these bitches again. And that's fine. I don't give a fuck. But you know, then that happens to me with every job. Bronx, then I quit. Ain't hear from nobody again. I saw the guy who I fucked with real heavy. Who it bothered me not being cool with him, because it was like when I came out, like he was like the first person I really was making connections with. He was really like we were having good conversations, all that. It was just real good. Not even like sexual or nothing. It was like I saw him as like a, like, you know, like he could have been a potential bro, like brother, things like that. Because we just like it was real conversation, and nothing. We fell off like nothing. Like and I hit him up one day. He ain't never answered me again. Then I saw him in a club one day in Hollywood, and he was like, oh, and I was like, hi. And he was trying to start conversation. I walked away from him mid conversation. I'm like, bitch, I'm not gonna sit here and kiki with you. Like, I feel like it was so fake. But I feel like, you know, I feel like a lot of people need to understand work friends are different from real life friends. I feel like a lot of people think that they're the same. They're not, because there's a lot of people you're gonna meet in work who just there for the ride. They're like, bitch, we're here, so I need you. We're here, so we're gonna have a good time while we're at work. Outside of work, we ain't gonna kiki, we ain't gonna talk, bitch. You're a stranger. Cause bitch, even now I work at H&M, and one of the girls, she's cool and stuff. Like, she's cool as fuck when we in work and stuff. But bitch, I found out, I don't know, because I've seen her, like, when I'm going to work sometimes, I'll see her coming from work and like on my block. So I'm like, okay, she lives on my block and stuff. She'll walk right by me. She has her shades on, I have my shades on. She walk right by me and ain't even say nothing, or don't even look my way. I'm like, oh really, bitch? But then at work, want to kiki and talk and have a good time. I'm like, bitch, really? So people are just weird, you know. That's the title. This episode should be Weird People, cause fuck people. I don't know what the title of this episode is gonna be, because I was talking about work and then I lost my train of thought. But honestly, I love you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I had some more things to say, but this coffee is really fucking hitting, and the shit is at the peak of my doorstep, bitch. Like, it's like right there at the motherfucker. I gotta go. I gotta head the fuck out, because if not, I'm gonna shit myself. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Oh, bitch, bubble guts. Ooh, okay, ooh, I can't do it. Let me stand like this. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Press the little ding-a-ling-a-ling so you know every time I post. If you're listening to the visual, watching the visual. If you're listening, thank you for listening. I hope you guys enjoy, bitch. Stay tuned for the next episode of Hotbox, and next week we're gonna have another episode of the podcast where we're gonna give girl next week's topic. Oh girl, next week's topic, bitch. I ain't even gonna tell y'all what the fuck it is, gang. I'm gonna get too excited, bitch. But next week's topic is gonna be motherfucker key, bitch. Okay. So tune in. Hope you guys enjoy. Tell friends about me, bitch. Motherfucking have a good time. If you want to be friends too, if you want to make real genuine connections with a real bitch like me, hit me up. I'm always down to make connections and stuff and make friends and just people that's cool and want to kiki. So girl, hit me up if y'all whatever. And if y'all have any topics, comments, or questions, or things like that y'all want me to answer, talk about, whatever, go ahead, hit me up or comment them down below, whatever the case may be. Yes, okay. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, like I said, or this podcast listening. Thank you, love you guys. Mwah, 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 mwah. Now the HBIC is motherfucking signing out, bitch, because I gotta take a shit. I'm about to bust this shit the fuck open, bitch. Okay, bye.